we're back live in vivo here in San Luis Potosi. Gary Mazeroff, Ron Brown, Alexis Iwasa. First doubles stream match of the day. Ecuador serving to Guatemala, Ron.
This will be exciting, Gary. This will be exciting.
So serving now is the gentleman who just put that ball away, reverse pitch winner. Jose Daniel Ugalde, also known as Topo. That's a great win this tournament. 13-11 tiebreak win over World Games champ Andres Acuna.
Yeah. He almost get that back, Gary.
Double dipped.
Yeah.
For those new to the game, one may swing during the rally. If they don't touch the ball, they can swing again as long as the ball has not taken its second bounce. If you whiff on a serve, it's a serve out. You lose the serve. Second serve. Talk about good wins. Galicia serving now. Beat De La Rosa earlier in the first match today. It's mine. Thank you. Two serving two, game one.
Right. Hit the bottom of the shoe on the way to the front.
No lines people here. Aguilar. Diana, first name from here. She's our head ref.
Short serve, second serve.
After this, we should have 3 more doubles to broadcast.
Oh.
Skip ball by Galicia. Christian Ware. That's W-E-R. He's the son of the president of Racquetball Guatemala, Dr. Estuardo Ware. You have any pulse on this match, Ron?
I don't, actually.
Grin and bear it and enjoy it, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Ecuador play, so this is new to me, but I have watched Guatemala.
They're pretty close. I would put the edge on Ecuador. These both players hail from Cuenca, which is a racquetball city, as is Quito, the capital.
Skip ball, point Guatemala.
Ecuador serving 4, Guatemala 3, game 1. Best of 5 to 11, win by 2, rally scoring. Rally ending shot by Senor Cueva. His father was the previous president of the Ecuador Racquetball Federation.
Kind of the apple tree theory.
Ball down, Galicia puts it away.
Gary, how hard is it to pull a major upset in the morning and then come back motivated in the afternoon?
We shall see, but Galicia wants it. Equally as important as Coach Palomino wants it, urging him on. Applause from Palomino, who hails from Chihuahua City, yet is coaching Team Guatemala. Quality racquetball player in his own right.
Couldn't agree more. I remember him fondly.
So we have empate in Espanol, tie, 5-5. Z-ball, deep court, ball live. Quick hands, Ron.
Very.
Double-digit exchange.
Wow. You know,
Won by Team Guatemala, so they have a 6-5 lead. Go ahead.
I've always thought that doubles is like poetry in motion. It's a different game. Very athletic.
Dating myself, was that Neil Sedaka? Oh my. This is exciting, folks.
And there it is.
If you don't think it's exciting, then turn on ESPN Saturday afternoon and watch cornhole.
And you know, Gary, individual success in racquetball does not necessarily translate into double success, does it?
You're absolutely correct, Ron. Doubles could be 50-50, it could be 90-10, it's communication.
Replay. We'll see a little bit more of this kind of situation. A lot less room, obviously, with 4 really good athletes in the same space as 2. So you'll see replays.
Absolutely, well put. A lot of converging.
Yes.
Ugalde puts it in the floor.
Yep.
Point for Team Guatemala. 7-6, game 1. Once again, best of 5, 11 points, win by 2 rallies scoring. 1 timeout available. 2 available appeals when we have appeals as part of the protocol. Ball down, another point for Guatemala.
Now, Gary, you might find this interesting. My roommate, Evan Pritchard, one of the Canadian coaches, let me know earlier this week with rally scoring, and we have a timeout on the floor. With rally scoring, he did a little bit of timing. Typical game is lasting singles and doubles about 9 minutes.
Game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earlier in the week, our president, Osvaldo Maggi, said it was about 45-minute length for a match. Now, mind you, folks, it could be 3, 4, or 5 games, but that may go down, as Ron said, 9 per game. So if it goes 5 games, that's 45 minutes. But now you have to add the break time, 2 minutes after each game, dead balls, whatever. Other delays, if you will.
But if you're like me, a fan of racquetball, and you're looking for that break time, you know, when you need a beverage or a snack to keep the day going, this is perfect for you.
I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Case in point, when I watch a long movie, I want a break. I want an intermission.
Yeah.
Went to the theater, went to Santa Fe Opera a week ago. It was a 3-hour session. We had a half-hour intermission. And lo and behold, Ron, it was the first time I ever watched an opera and didn't fall asleep.
Look at you. You're a Renaissance man. I've always said that.
By the way, plug in New Mexico. For those of you who never been to New Mexico, go visit the Santa Fe Opera. It's the 8th wonder of the world.
There you go.
And here we go. Game 1. Guatemala, WER serving. That's
8-6.
W-E-R.
Yeah. 8 serving 6.
WER wants a mulligan on that, man. He left that near side pinch up.
And that's where doubles is so hard.
Indeed.
Right? He got the setup. He beats 1, but not 2 players.
You have to cash in.
Yeah, and he's
maybe
got,
maybe next time when he's in that situation, he'll hit a wide angle cross court. So that's an informal timeout. It's a referee timeout to get a new racket. He has 30 seconds.
His wrist tether became detached from his racket. That's a safety feature. You'll see how he's attaching it to his wrist. His previous racket that had come undone, so it's a safety issue. Ecuador serving, 7 serving 8.
7-8, huh? Are we going to go overtime, Ron?
We could be here a while.
You're value free, value neutral for this match.
I'm here all day.
Miscommunication there
between 2 of them.
So, as a coach, Ron, in the future, I would encourage you, Ugalde, let that ball go and let the forehand take that shot.
Yeah, that's your double strategy. Ecuador on a little roll here. Oh, I've got my scoring right, Gary.
Game one.
No, I've got this. I had that wrong.
Oh, Ware rolls it out.
Wow.
So, folks, rally scoring. Side out, earn the serve.
Game point
Get
here.
a point. And they
Great
close
serve.
it out.
Great
11-8 in favor of Guatemala.
Nice.
We'll be back in 2 minutes to the IRF network. Stay tuned, folks. Take it away, Alexis. And back live in vivo, Gary Mazeroff, Ron Brown, Alexis Iwasa. We're here in San Luis Potosí, Mexico, arguably racquetball mecca of the world. Pablo Fatje, our producer, is sitting over there taking a descanso. So, Ron, Team Guatemala 11, Team Ecuador 8. A little bit of a surprise. Not really a surprise, but I expect Ecuador to come out on top in 4 or 5. Your thoughts?
Without knowing a lot about the backdrop of this game, I said you've got one of the Guatemala team members who's pulled off a monumental upset this morning. It looks like they're riding that. You know that morale's going to be high on that team, and does that carry through to doubles?
Well, that could, and on the other side, it could be a letdown. Who knows?
Yeah, but right now, my first impressions are they're riding the wave.
They're on their game.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Speaking of waves, let's start wave number 2 here. Galicia. Cueva. Ware.
Good start. Nice little drop into the front corner.
Ware.
Now, Gary, you have to have great hands to play doubles, because a lot of it is reaction.
Accurate. Unforced error by Edwin.
Yes.
So that's an opening for Ecuador. They get to serve. There is an advantage to serving. Certainly not to the extent of regular. We'll call it regular scoring versus rally scoring.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, Ron, we're not going back.
And nor should we.
Now that was a great serve. Wraparound serve into the right side vidrio, the glass. And Ware could not negotiate a return. As again.
Long. Second serve to come.
I want to thank Mike Martinez for coming over at the booth. We just had 2 Cuban coaches here, Raul and Lazaro. Ugalde up top. Wow.
Nice
Edwin.
Shot. Nice shot.
I was watching him stroke the ball, and as I was, my peripheral caught Ugalde looking up to the ceiling. He was expecting a ceiling
Yes.
ball. Nobody home, right
Good
side.
pass, good
Great
pass.
shot by Cueva.
Both the Ecuador players are playing playing to cut off the front ball court.
I want to thank the IRF and their staff for putting on such a great tournament. The LOC headed by Fabian Parilla. Great facility, great organization. Valdo Maggi, Luc St. Ange with the IRF. As you said, a roll. Ecuador on Arroyo here. A roll.
They are. So they're answering back. But we're still early.
Comes across his body, comes up short with that drive. Right side. Wrap around. Safety hold up should be avoidable. Avoidable hinder call.
That's the call. Don't think we're going to see an appeal.
Number one, folks, hold up. Number two, let the head official make the call, which she did.
Sidebar, Gary, I'm so impressed by the officiating here. It's advanced.
I'm with you. Thank you.
Big difference from the early days for me.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Ron, they're professionals now.
Yeah, they're dedicated
training,
refs. They're
dedicated,
not players. Yeah.
They're reimbursed. Actually earn a stipend. Big commitment.
Something our sports needed for a long time, Gary, is exactly what's happening. This technology. Dedicated refs.
Years ago, I gave the analogy. I said, when racquetball winners of matches were asked to ref the next match, I said, when Lendl defeated Federer, did they ask Lendl to ref?
No.
So we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back. Alexis, take it away, dear.
We're back.
We're back, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Ron Brown. I should say Ron Brown, Gary Mazeroff, Alexis. Let's say Alexis Iwasa, Ron Brown, Gary Mazeroff. Nevertheless, the three of us are here.
The law firm of?
Indeed. Of Pablo Farhi. Want to welcome Beltran Alvaro, giving us some wisdom here.
Ecuador's on a nice little run here now.
Empty timeout by Guatemala, 7-2. And for those of you that are not aware of the updated rule, one timeout per game. Guatemala used those. Ecuador still has that available. Direct shots here, Ron. Combination, side wall, front wall. And he handcuffed Ware that time. So after Ecuador went down in game one.
They've come back with a vengeance, haven't they, Gary?
They have.
Guatemala.
That'll help. Shot by Edwin, Ron.
Yep.
As you said, will Edwin continue to carry the torch into this match or have a letdown?
Yeah.
Palomino forming his team what to do here. That's Aaron Palomino from Chihuahua City, and he is the head Guatemala coach. Assistant coach is Juan Salvatierra. He's back in the capital.
He'd like to have that back.
Indeed. So reverse by Edwin goes into the floor, gives Ecuador point number 9, 2 points from tying this match at 1. First to 11 win by 2. Set up. So that loose serve by Ware cost him. Now we have game point number 1 for Ecuador. Teams evenly matched. We put a little bit of emphasis on Team Ecuador's experience. Great shot by Ware.
Yep.
So for our newer viewing audience, what kind of shot was that, Ron?
I'd call that a wide angle pass right into the middle. A very good shot in doubles.
Good call,
literally
my
goes
friend.
by the two guys in front and does not come off the back.
Even if it's left up off the back wall, you're clearing both players. And that's what you want to do. Keep them deep. It's like in baseball. If somebody's going to throw you out at home, make them throw you out from center field.
Right.
Oh my.
So
Galicia, who beat De La Rosa earlier.
Yeah.
2 unforced errors to give Guatemala, to give Team Ecuador the game. So we're tied at 1. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Take it away.
And we're back.
We're back live, folks.
Well, Gary, impressions, 1-1. You know, I think you called Ecuador to be a slight favorite.
Slight favorite.
You look vindicated at this point, but really, we're now best of 3.
They're evenly matched, especially with Galicia here. Where we know what we're getting from Where. Maybe we don't know what we're getting from Galicia. We sure saw what he can do in the first match against De La Rosa. By the way, folks, he beat Daniel De La Rosa, top seed in 5. Talk about putting something on the resume, Ron. I mean, you have a resume of 50 years. He has one now of 6 hours.
And, you know, this sounds so cold, but it's sport. What will he do tomorrow?
Indeed.
So.
But for funding purposes, just support in general from Guatemala, kudos. Here we go. Game number 3, we're tied at 1. First to 11 win by 2. Rally scoring. Ugalde serving. For those of you newer to the game, when Ugalde loses his serve, collectively Ecuador loses their serve. So the first half inning in each game in doubles, that's what happens. Good start. Great serve wallpaper.
Yeah, he scraped that off and made something out of it. Nice shot.
Impressed by Ware's tracking the ball.
Yeah.
As we said earlier, let's watch the ball, not the wall.
But it was an excellent serve. Yep.
Snap backhand off his back foot, rollout by Edwin. So Guatemala 2, Ecuador 1 in game 3. Good serve, forcing Ecuador to be more conservative on the return.
Two all. Second server.
Alicia puts it in the floor. That's what Ecuador is counting on, Ron.
They are, actually.
The enticement. Put them deep.
Yep. Here, do something with this.
It's like batting practice, but hitting all foul balls. Oh, nice.
Good
Ware.
shot, good shot.
Kill shot with the forehand. Ties it up. Right middle of the, potentially the middle of the match.
You're looking for somebody to step up and assert themselves in this situation, right? You know, a couple of great shots in a row, build some momentum. But neither one of them are folding. Skip
Unforced
ball.
error. But once again along that wall. It looked easy from here.
I think I said it before, Gary. These are great seats. We're
They're priceless, aren't they?
yeah, totally.
Good communication on both ends. So Edwin, rally ending shot with the forehand, handcuffs Cueva on the left side, point.
A little bit of a gap, but
As you said, with rally scoring, it's tough to get on a big roll, a larger roll,
yes,
if you will. Top, no, around the wall, miss
set
it.
up. Ah, Rekill.
So the previous shot by Team Ecuador was a loose around the wall ball. It didn't clear Guatemala and they put it away.
This is the challenge of doubles. Your shots have to be so precise.
Nick Lobb, great serve. Left up pinch, put away by Edwin. Edwin, typically not animated, gave us the proverbial fist pump.
He did. As I said, he's having a pretty good day.
He is having a good day, and he'll the check's in the mail from Guatemala for him. So Ecuador takes a timeout. We will too. We'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned, folks.
And we're back, Gary.
And we're back, Ron. Thank you. Thanks, Alexis. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Gustavo. We're here at Court Central here in San Luis Potosi. You're watching Team Guatemala ready to serve in doubles versus Team Ecuador. They share one game apiece, and Guatemala has jumped out to a 7-3 lead in game 3. Ecuador took their one timeout. Let's see if it's a valuable timeout or empty. Was a lot of value to that, assuming that the call is
There's a little
legal.
bit of doubt here. I actually saw that as a skip, but nope.
So it's a handout and a point for Ecuador.
Right.
Valuable timeout, Ron. Up top, where? Great ceiling ball.
Oh, wallpaper.
So, Ron, question.
Yes.
If that were along the right side wall, would you call it a wallpaper? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Just happens to be glass.
That's right. It is a wall.
Not paddle. That one back. No mulligans in racquetball.
Yeah, they had kind of erased a little bit of the gap, and now they're.
Unless your last name is Woody, unless your last name is Klaus, Woody Klaus.
There's a
played on that Legends tour. They gave a do-over. Games to 9, right?
Yeah.
Hope you're viewing here from Colorado, Woody.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Woody, if you're out there, want to say hi. My remembrance of Woody was the epic match him and Chris Odegaard had in Guatemala, and Chris won his first international event by beating Woody.
Woody would like to.
He would have. Yeah, nice shot.
Rally-ending shot, Edwin.
And if Chris Odegaard is watching,
hello,
Gary,
Chris. Abogado.
He's about to get married in a week and a half, and
congratulations, my friend.
We're joining him
Nicaragua
in Seattle.
with you.
Yeah.
And here we are, game point number 1 for Guatemala. Where puts it away.
Puts it away.
So when we return in 2 minutes, folks, you're watching the International Racquetball Federation Network. It'll be Guatemala trying to close out this match. They lead 2-1. Take it away, Alexis. folks. Alexis, Ron, and I'm Gary. Here we are. The winner of this match will play again against Team Mexico. The loser will say bye-bye and wait till Thursday to play in the team competition. So Ugalde is hitting the ball. He's on the right-hand side. His partner, Cueva, both in yellow. In blue, playing right side, will be Christian Ware. And Galicia, his partner, on the left. Two games to 1 in favor of Guatemala, Ron.
What happens here, Gary? Your prediction? Is this going
Well,
4?
I
or
predicted originally
you did? Ecuador?
5
Yeah.
and Ecuador, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Well, I'm going to go on a limb, and I say that Guatemala wraps this up here.
Okay. And Alexis, what do you say? Okay.
The two Canadians have weighed in.
Indeed, again, so it's the beer frame against the gringo. No call by the skip ball, point, Ecuador. Good start. It's always nice to get that first point. Not only the first point, but they earn the serve.
Multi-shot rally there, Gary. One
Yes.
of the things you'll see in doubles.
Ugalde's been, I think, 3 decades national team player. He was a junior player for Ecuador as well. I think he's about 30 years old, somewhere around there.
Hard to believe a 30 and a veteran of that many years of international racquetball.
Well, they brought him in to the international stage at, I think, age 13 or 14.
Yeah.
To play adult racquetball. Up top. Ware, right side. Statement forehand, right side by Christian Ware, Guatemala. Rally ending shot, hand out, and a point for Guatemala.
One serving 2.
Estuardo, his Dr. Ware, is in the gallery here watching his son play.
Skip ball. All good.
Call good by Diana Aguilar from San Luis
I got that
Potosí.
score wrong the last time, Gary. We're actually 2-all. Guatemala serving.
Thank you, Ron. Comes back with that half lob with the setup, Ugalde. Oh my.
Skip ball.
Errant reverse forehand attempt by Edwin. Just kind of stood up and swung upper body, nothing else. Three-two. 2-3, please. 2-3. So Ware swung and missed, screened his partner out. Consequently, a point for Ecuador coming in to serve. 2-point spread, 4-2. Great
Nice shot.
court presence by Ware, Ron.
On the move. Nice shot.
That was impressive.
And Gary, dare I say it, we had a bird's eye view of that. Service called short.
Yes. Make sure you call it loud enough so the players stop. With the backdrop here, it's tough at times, so you have to keep watching. Call it again. Nick lob. Skip ball by Ugalde. It was a pretty good defensive inning from Team Guatemala earning the serve and tying the score.
So it's tight early.
This is a critical inning for Ecuador. They can't get behind too much. Sidewall until Edwin has the wherewithal to hit a sidewall, front wall, roll-out winner, Ron.
I think you probably saw a few of those this morning, did you not?
I did. Meanwhile, 1-point lead for Guatemala, trying to close this match out and earn an opportunity to play Team Mexico. Coverage. Nobody home. That's the Joe Shattuck, same side, wide angle pass.
Joe Shattuck, another old.
Up front, drop.
Oh, nice.
Good touch. Front wall, sidewall, kiss, roll. Ecuador now serving again, and the score is?
It is 5-6.
5 serving 6. Edwin, nonchalant.
Nice shot.
From the deep left side, forehand pinch, winner, right corner.
Yeah.
Okay, we are corrected on the score. It's 6
Thank
serving
you, Alexis.
6. Ecuador actually. Oh, nice. Speaking of 1-point leads, Ecuador again has a 1-point lead. 7-6. The flow back and forth, ida y vuelta, to and from.
No one's giving an inch.
We anticipated this kind of match.
We did.
Up top, Ware, deep court. Coverage.
Skip ball.
So it was good coverage, but Ware, unforced error off that back wall. Will Ecuador close this out, Ron?
Right now they're looking good.
But you and Alexis say no. Safety hold up.
Yeah. I think you're going to see an appeal on this. Just a straight hitter has been called.
Can't appeal. Replay. First serve. A lot of coaches that time from Ecuador, from Guatemala, Ron, in the stands.
There were opinions being expressed. However,
who wins? Aguilar wins.
The referee wins every time.
Speaking of winning, look.
Yes.
9-6 Ecuador in game 4. Just what the doctor ordered, another tiebreak. Game 5. Snap forehand cross court by Ugalde, so the Big Mo has shifted in favor of Ecuador. Now it's game point number 1 in game 4.
Oh,
that's impressive.
Not quite over yet. This is 7-10, and rally scoring is a formidable deficit. But we've seen several teams and individuals overcome this.
Paola beat
right, 6-10.
Centellas, she was down 6-10, 112-10. Here we go. Big Mo is shifted. Can Ecuador squeeze out another point before the tiebreak kicks in?
Ecuador's looking for one good shot. One good shot. That's it. There it is.
The one good shot. Quote of the day by Senor Gastaño here, Ron Brown. With that note, we'll come back for a 5th game tiebreak. First to 11 win by 2. Rally scoring. You're on the International Racquetball Federation Network. Take it away. Serve here. The answer is Ecuador has their choice.
And Ecuador has changed into white shirts.
We have to toss a coin.
Oh.
Talk about that.
Wow.
We're back, folks. So the coin toss occurred before the match. The winning team has a choice to serve. We have points accumulated at par after 4 games. Another coin toss. The winning team has a choice to serve. Now, I'm not convinced that the winning team is going to elect to receive, but strange things do happen. They have the choice.
They do. Well, to say this is tight would be an understatement.
Where? Rally ending forehand kill. Great start for Guatemala. Once again,
Gary,
the winner plays Mexico. Go ahead.
Right, I'm assuming you're staying with Ecuador.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I don't want to be two-faced, Ron.
Well, and you know what? With that in mind, I'm staying with Guatemala. I think Alexis is with me, so.
Nor do you guys want to be two-faced. I haven't been accused of being two-faced since 1983, so I have a good history. Ugalde reverses it.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
A lot of patience on that one.
Great footwork.
Not only could he see the ball and he's shuffling forward, he sees what Ware's preparing to do as well. Okay. So empate, one serving one, reverse. Great serve. So what that Z serve did to the reverse side, to the right side, it made Ware veer, if you will, into the middle. And his return was not good, and it opened up at the right side. Nobody home. Again. Galdi.
Shot called good, I believe.
It was called good. No appeal. Should be 2-2. Galdi's indicating that the ball had skipped off his racket. But
2-2,
from here
Gary.
it looked like it was legal.
2-2.
Thank you, sir. Both my compatriot here, Senor Brown, and I, we agree that the ball was good. And since Diana unforced error by Edwin.
Got the setup he wanted.
Yeah, that's good. Could be the difference in the match, the number of unforced errors. These teams are evenly matched. Look at the score. 11, 11, 11. Great shot. Wrap around.
Skip ball.
So another unforced error, 2 in a row by Edwin. Gives Ecuador a 2-point lead here in game 5. First to 11, win by 2. Rally scoring. 21st.
Nice put away. Nice put away.
Forehand winner, Ron.
3-4.
Want to welcome Jim Durham, head U.S. team coach, to the broadcast booth. Jim said hello and left. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate your input. Ugaldi. Cueva might be better served to take that off. He's up front. Maybe he doesn't have the skill set or he's not confident, but that's a shot he needs to develop. Forced error by Edwin. Will this be the telltale of the match?
Well, we've got a little bit of a gap now. It's 6-3.
And the serve.
And the serve.
In English, we say gigante.
Mm-hmm. Skip ball. Ecuador's on a roll. I suspect.
She called it good.
Oh.
She called the return to serve good.
Okay.
So it's 4-6. 6-4. Serving team score is called first. Up top. Out of the reach of Edwin from the racket of Cueva. So now it's 7-4, 4 points from the match.
Sprite. 7 up. Yeah.
Wow, animation from Cueva. Left side, fist pump. They can smell it, Ron.
It's tantalizingly close.
Tantalizingly close. Another.
It's been a hard-fought match, Gary.
Absolutely. We called it. Not that we're always right, but we're almost always right.
very good.
Folks, you're being treated to a fantastic racquetball here at the World Championship.
Good pass, good pass. Very exciting rally, Gary. That's top-notch international.
Double digits on the exchanges. Team Guatemala from the racket of Galicia wins that rally, so it's 5-8 coming in to serve. First one to 11 win by 2 wins the game. And in this case, the match, because it's a tie-break 5th game. So Palomino urging his team on. Rally duro, hard. Play hard during the rally. None of this nonchalant stuff, putting the ball into the floor. So Edwin coming back with that half lob with the backhand, yes.
Has worked.
That's impressive.
Yeah, kind of nonchalant about that one, Gary, but ultimately they got the point.
He may be internally animated. He gave us one fist pump. Up front. Is he going to drop it? No.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice.
Nice shot.
Ugalde started approaching the front wall thinking he was going to drop it in. Takes that old
that was a nice shot.
High to low shot, if you will. Meanwhile, we blinked 3 times. Look at the score. It's 7-8.
See, you're never really out of it. That's, Gary, I'd argue that's one of the toughest shots. Got a timeout, Ecuador, a good timeout.
Yeah, they exhausted their one resource for this game, and there won't be another game, so this match. Thank you, Pablo Farge, our producer. So when we return, Guatemala will be serving 7-8.
With a little momentum.
Will it be tiebreak again? Tiebreak internally in this game. Once again, folks, 11-point games, rally scoring, win by 2. But if it's 11-10, you got to go to 12. If it's 11-all, 13. If it's 55-all, you got to go to 57.
Well, Gary, I've seen 2 16-14 games, and I have a little bias. We've always played win by 2 in Canada. I've always thought that had more excitement to it than the sudden death, the win by 1. And I'm really, really happy that we've adopted win by 2 at the international level. It just adds that extra intangible, right?
Absolutely. We appreciate your bias.
Yeah.
Case in point for your cohort over here, Alexis. Canadiense.
Here we go.
Edwin serving left side, probably the half lob with the backhand.
This is an important inning.
Cueva, deep court, up top. Where?
Oh
yeah. Aaron
tie
Skip.
ball game here. Tie ball game.
We call that an empty timeout. Meanwhile, 0.8 for Guatemala, as Ron said.
Set up.
Safety hold up, will it be avoidable? She shakes her head. Replay.
Yeah. Just a replay.
Could have easily been called an avoidable as well.
They all seem to agree. Good call.
First serve, folks. Where again? Who's up front? Ugalde. Oh my, drops
nice
that roll out pinch.
Nice shot.
Folks, if you think that's an easy shot, take 100 balls, put yourself on the court alone, and try and get half of those to roll like he did.
And remember, there's 2 of them hunting that ball down.
So
that's a big, big point, I think, for Ecuador.
hand out and a point for the receiving team. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Ecuador serving for match 10-8, game 5. Will Guatemala force overtime? That's the question. My cohorts here seem to think yes. I say no.
Skipped.
Ball skipped. Or they called it legal.
It did skip. Yeah.
Okay, Palomino said it skipped. He's the coach.
Yeah.
High fives, Deanna. Great
Game.
job, Deanna Aguilar. Great job, players. Great job, Ron and Alexis. We'll be back shortly.